Hello friends, welcome to my MintBird review. MintBird is a lightning fast page and funnel builder. You can create sales pages, upsells, downsells and order forms separately, then snap them together in seconds. This is fast, flexible and easy to use. With clean interface, instant stat, ad tracking and many more features will help you to scale your business effortlessly. Now I am inside the Offermint page and this is absolutely free, and MintBird is the upgrade of Offermint. So what exactly will you get inside the Offermint software? You will get lifetime access to the Offermint, access to our exclusive Offermint training area, 3-day access the Offermint workshop, access to the Offermint community, lifetime access to every new features. So you can get Offermint absolutely for free. And before going into the MintBird demo, I like to mention that one link is given in the video description below, and that is my affiliate link. And if you purchase the product through my affiliate link, you will get some extra bonuses from my end, and all the bonuses will be delivered inside the JVzoo purchase dashboard next to your purchased product. I will also put the bonus page link in the video description below, so you can check what are the extra bonuses you will get. Now watch the complete official demo video of the MintBird software.
Hey JVs, welcome to MintBird. So this is a monster platform. It's not new. It is battle tested. I've been using it for quite some time. My mastermind members have been using it. A lot of people in the business have been using it. So I'm going to do everything I can to kind of go through this platform so you kind of understand, but it is a monster, right? So the first thing I want to point out, this is the dashboard, okay? And so you can see these are like daily sales over here. These are actual locations where the sales are happening. This is showing my conversions by checkout pages, by sales pages, by sales funnels, and then by order forms, right? Desktop versus mobile. I can see my top products, well, for the month over here. I can see my top sales funnels. I can see my top sales pages, my top order forms, my top checkout forms, my top upsells and downsells, and my top bump offers, right? So I don't like to have to guess at anything. Like, I like to know right away without digging into statistics or anything. I'm sure you would feel the same way. Now, MintBird is set up a specific way, right? I think the best way to put it was it's like the Legos of sales pages and funnels and stuff, right? Because you're going to build all these pieces, and these pieces can be used individually, but then you can just kind of, pop them wherever you want to. So if we look over here under main pages, you're going to see that we have sales pages, upsells, downsells, sign up pages, confirmation pages, miscellaneous pages, and order forms. Okay, so I'm able to go in there and very, very quickly build a sales page. We can even do it with AI, right? And then I'm able to put a 2-step order form on that sales page or whatever. I can go out there and use it. I'm able to link it with a button to a cart. I'm able to use it. At the same time, I can come down here and just pull that sales page into a funnel, right? Same thing with upsell and downsells. I can go and create upsells and downsells, and I can use them individually, right? But then I can just instantly pull them into the funnel, which I'll show you. So if I click on sales pages, you can see over here at the top, I have this drop-down filter, right? So if I want to see the one that has like the most sales, then I can go ahead and do this, right? And it's going to go through and it's going to sort everything. There we go. All right. Also, I can see the one with the most views, the highest opt-in, the highest conversion, the highest CPC, the last added, and I can turn around and make these inactive when I'm done with it, right? So we have these nice little categories here. You're going to find that on all of our pages. I can have my stats for single sales pages, or I can come over here and I can go ahead and switch over here to funnel pages, right? So the stats are going to change because remember, a page can be used individually or it can be used in a funnel, right? So I got my sales pages. If I come over here, I got my upsells, okay? And we can again do the same exact thing if we want to, okay? Then I come over here and I have my downsells. I have my sign up pages, okay, so that's to capture emails and stuff, right? Here's our JV page right here. And then I have my confirmation pages. And then we have something that's kind of like, I don't know, like a garbage disposal of pages. Like, I don't know where to put it, right? So I call these miscellaneous pages. They can be like delivery pages or pages that link to like JVzoo, where you're not using like our payment platform, whatever the case may be. Now, speaking of payment platform, you need to know that we are connected to Stripe, PayPal, Razorpay, EPD, and NMI, right? So we have a lot of payment integrations here. We have payment plans, we have subscription plans. If I were to come over here and look at products, you can see we have physical products, we have digital products, right? So if I click on digital, you can see that here are all of my products, right? And once again, I can come through here and I can go ahead and sort by the most sales or, whatever I want to do, right? And it's very, very simple to set up a digital product. Matter of fact, if I click edit order form, you're going to see that here is the order form that's just sitting here waiting for them, okay? But I can also come in here and I can just go ahead and click this, and you're going to see that all we're going to do is name the product, put in a description, the price, choose our payment provider over here, and then if we want it to be one-time payment, payment plan, or if we want to have all options, then it starts to turn on stuff up here, right? So it can be as easy as you want. It can be a very, very advanced platform, right? So if I were to come over here and if I were to open up the sales page, okay, so this is a page that we are working on for a client, right? But you're going to find that it is just a very, very simple editor, and it's got everything that you would expect in a sales page builder, right? If I come over here, you can see that I can go and I can load backgrounds. We got one for desktop, we got one for mobile. So you can go through the mobile view if you want to, the mobile editor, but you don't have to, right? We're doing everything we can so that when you set up this page once, it's good for desktop and mobile. I don't want you to have to make a different version over here, right? But you're going to find that we have colors. You do images. You can do gradients really fast, right? Like, look at this. If we want to add just gradients here, we can do this. I can create my own gradients, right? Just really, really cool, simple stuff that I think you'll really, really appreciate with this system, right? And if I were to come over here and click on elements, you're going to see that we have all the typical elements that you're used to seeing, right? Our editor is very, very fast, nothing real complicated. It updates in real time, so there's nothing like saying, it'll be updated in 2 minutes or whatever else, right? And you're kind of getting an idea what our editor looks like, okay? So it's going to work the same with the sales pages, the upsells, the downsells, the sign-up page, confirmation page, everything else. When I come back over here to the sign-up page, let's see if we have one. Notice that there's this little explanation point here, and the reason why is because it's saying that it's not linked to a product yet, right? So if I come over here, you'll see that we have tons and tons of options available, right? This is my own platform. I had to have it for myself. So I can come over here and I can very easily set up my URLs, and I can pull all of my domains in here. Like, look at all these domains that we have just in this one account. And obviously we have several accounts, okay? I can also come over here and I can very easily link to the product, right? So here's all of my products. And so it'll tell you when you're not linked to a product. Let's see, what else? I can set up pixels. I can set up external scripts. I can do what are called tag fires in our system, right? And these are going to trigger all kinds of automations, right? So they're going to get the tag fire. We can share the page. We have share codes. We can clone the page. I can take this page. I'll shoot another video, and I can make a sales page out of it using AI, right? I can come over here and I can go ahead and refresh this thumbnail. So these thumbnails, the reason why it loads super, super fast is because as soon as we create the page, it generates a thumbnail, and then I decide when I want to refresh it, right? Obviously, we'll talk about the partner program. There's a partner program inside of MintBird. I can set up the little proof widgets, the little thing that pops up saying somebody just got a sale. We can deploy chatbots. We have the CAPI functionality. This is where we can pull in like our course activity, right? A lot of this stuff is just things that we had to have in our business to get the very, very best conversions, right? The other thing that I want to show you is if I were to come over here and if I were to click on, we'll click on this guy right here, okay? All right, so this is an offer that we're running as an ad right now. But if I were to come down here to the bottom where we have this order form, notice that we have 2-step order forms, we have 1-step order forms, and then we've done everything we can. Like if I could just switch from 1-step to 2-step, I can come over here and turn on like conversion boosters, and I can move physical addresses. I can show my shipping on tab 1 or tab 2. I can come over here. This is the first step. This is the second step. I can completely colorize everything very, very easily. And then this is kind of advanced, but we can pull in different pricing. This is where we can go and adjust our spacing, and if we want to have shadows. And then we have something called conversion boosters, where we can actually go and do time sales, dime sales, special discounts. We can do something called an order diversion, right? So all of these things are really, really cool, right? So you're going to create your sales pages, your upsells, your downsells, your confirmation pages. And like I said, I can come over here, and if I click this button, I can use this page individually. Or what I'm going to show you right now is we can come over here, and let me go ahead and close this, and we can click on sales funnel. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click new funnel, and I'm just going to call this test. I'm going to say add sales funnel. This is something you've never seen before. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add step, and over here under page type, I'm going to go ahead and choose a sales page. I could do a sign up page, right? So I'm going to go ahead and choose a sales page, and I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't know, we'll do this guy right here. Okay, so now my front end sales page is set. I can come over here and I can go ahead and change all this if I want to. Right now the link has been set. And then I'm going to come over here, and obviously I'm probably going to add an OTO. So I'm going to do an upsell. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do like this upsell here. Boom. Now my upsell is set. Let's go ahead and let's do a downsell. And notice you can't screw up building this out, right? So we'll come over here and we'll go ahead and do this downsell. There we go. And then we'll probably come over here. Let's add another upsell, right? So we'll add this guy here. We can do another downsell, or we can just come over here and we do a confirmation page. So now I'll come over here and I'll choose my confirmation page, and boom, there we go. We have just now created the whole entire funnel. And the other thing that we can do now that we have this, I can come over here to my settings, and these pages, those individual sales pages and upsells, they could have been on Stripe or EPD or whatever else. But for the funnel, what's going to happen is we're going to go and choose one payment processor. We're going to pull in the account, and then it's just going to override all the pages. And that way the funnels can't break. Like we don't even test our funnels. We don't have to do anything because they're not going to break. The system is bulletproof. Okay. So now let me come over here and let me show you some other stuff. So if I were to come over here to this funnel, you can see that we got the same exact thing, right? Like here's all the steps. We're actually running this on traffic right now. And you can see that this was a split test has been completed, and the test was to place testimonials below the fold, right? So we have an image over here versus the control over here. And you can see very easily that we can see how the opt-in rate was 9.45 versus 22.8 and 13.4 conversion versus 3.48. So clearly the winner. I ended this one pretty fast, but it's going to go ahead and it's going to keep track of all of my other split tests, right? So this was launch a $500 a week. This was make a $500 a week. And this one right here, this was one video versus a different video. And you can see that this one, the control just keeps outperforming, right? This was the button jumps to order form at 15-minute timer. This was the opt-in box above the fold, right? And you can see that you can very easily go and set up your split tests on your front end, on all your upsells and all your downsells. It's really cool. But something else, we can come over here, we can look at our statistics, okay? So I can look at for the year for this one, right? And so you can see that everything for the sales page is up here, right? So you have, your front end offer, you got your bump offers, and then you got your upsells down below, right? Very, very easy to tell. And then what we can do is we can come over here. This is something you've never seen before. I can click on this thing that says add campaign, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose this campaign. And now what it's done is it's gone and pulled in all of my ad sets for this specific campaign, because we're out there running traffic on this, right? So this is all one ad set, okay? And then if I come down a little bit lower, there's our retargeting ad set. And then down below here, we have our actual funnel sales, okay? And so why do I care about this? Well, over here, I can see that we're acquiring customers for $29.40. Our average order value is $106.78, and our customer profit is $77.38. It shows our initial sales versus upsells versus bump offers, total sales, and then here's our follow-up sales. So it tracks the follow-up sales separately. And when it's all said and done, you have your profit, and then you can see that our ROAS overall is 3.63. Some days we're able to get 17x, and this software right here tells us about it, right? I almost forgot, I came back and cut this part in for you guys. If I were to bring this other screen over here, the funnel stuff with the ads and everything might be a little advanced for some people. But what if I told you that this system will also track like costs, right? With running ad campaigns, it'll track lead cost. So if you see here on my screen, we got these tabs up here that say normal, right? So this is where we're not necessarily, we haven't hit our goal, but we're not in trouble yet, right? Then we have the ones that have hit our goal. Then we have ones that are bad, and then we have something that's urgent, right? So if you look here, these are all campaigns that our company is running for our customers, right? So this publications here is getting cost per lead 38 cents, 35 cents, 36 cents, 46 cents, 50 cents, right? So it's really, really cool how it goes through there and just pulls the data from Facebook, right? So I just wanted to stick that in there because there's something here for everybody, the most advanced marketer, and then the people who are just starting out that just want to go out there and start, generating leads from, paid media and everything. That's, you can see that we do a lot of this stuff, but that's a topic for another day. We can also see our leads over here. I can click on sales and we can see the sales, and you can see all the information here. I can also come over here and I can ignore sales if we wanted to do a test, right? And then we have this very unique feature right here called front offers. So if I want to, this funnel is doing really, really well. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to go and create a new offer, and I'm able to pull that in here, okay? And then what happens is we now have a new front end offer on our funnel, okay? And what else can I say? So that's how we create the pages. That's how we create the funnels. And then we come down here, we got our global sales. So this is kind of like a snapshot of everything happening in the system. We can do it by date. We can filter by product, right? We can come over here and see the detail, and we can see how, we can see everything that they ordered here. I'm looking for a green tag. That means that they were delivered on, right? These are subscription sales, trial sales. And then if we come over here, if I open this up, we have this thing called bundle groups, right? So here we have bump offers, right? So these are all bump offers in our system, right? So I can come over here and I can click on this guy here. I can see the sales, but look how easy it is to go and create a bump offer, right? I can literally just come over here and just start clicking and change the themes, or I can do a custom theme, right? And then what happens is you just go ahead and pull your bump offers into the order form, right? So we got bump offers, we got a section for coupon codes, we got a section for universal timers. You can make your timers reset. There's so much inside of this system, right? It's absolutely insane how much is in here. And I haven't even got to our timed offers where we have deadline timers in here. It'll automatically set up your footers for you. It is a monster system. And the other thing that we have is we have our own partner program, right? So if I were to go ahead and show you this, if I were to open this up here, and I'll come over here to program links, you can see that this one program right here, let me go to my mastermind, right? I can very easily just pull these pages in, okay? So it pulls in the price and everything else. And then I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this just to kind of show you. I can come over here, this is a sales price, right? And then I'm gonna give them $1,000 when they make this sell. There's a 30-day refund guarantee. They have 30 days for the refund before they get paid out. And this is where we can do the bump offer, right? So we can figure out the bump offer. If there's payment plans or whatever, we can go ahead and set the commission there, right? And then we come over here and we lock this in. Now, what's cool about this is, let me show you the front end for some of our members, right? So I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna click on partners. Okay, so this is what a login would look like for the partner program. So I can go ahead and enter my details here. We can go ahead and log in. And look at this. They can actually have this as they are creating products and everything, they can add their products to their partner program. You can see that we have like partner activity over here. People are making sales. And then they could just come over here and just go ahead and click on this button that says copy partner link. The link's been copied. And you can see we have this affiliate link up here, right? And then the partner program will track everything. It'll track their sales, their leads. They can get sales pages, sign up pages, order forms, registration pages. They can handle their payments over here. It's just, this was everything that I had to have, right? So this isn't just a little piece of software. This is a monster. And so we're going to put on the most incredible webinar that you've ever seen, right? And we're going to be building products on the fly. People are going to be, creating sales pages with AI, and we're going to make this happen. Like, this is going to be an incredible launch. This might be a platform that you want to use yourself. Like I said, I use this every single day. It's what I had to build for myself, right? So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have any questions or if there's anything we can do to help you. And yeah, I look forward to crushing this out with you. All right. So thank you so much. Appreciate you watching the video. Take care.